one of the great events here at Anime Week in Atlanta is the Cosplay Designers, and we're going to be talking to a few of them, so stay tuned. How exciting is this? I'm actually standing here with one of the cosplay designers that's being featured here at AWA, and please introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Carolyn Walterrell. I do go by Athena for most of cosplay.com and Cosplay Lab. Actually, go by Athena Chan a lot of places as well. Want me to tell you about my costumes?
Please, and I mean, look at the intricate detail on some of these. I mean, it is amazing. Give me a little bit of background on how you got started in it, and what are the two designs that we're looking at today?
Okay, well, I got started back in 2001. I went to a costume contest, saw how beautiful the costumes were, decided I wanted to try making my own stuff. So actually for JCon 2002 was the first time I ever wore a costume. It was horrible. It was absolutely terrifying, like horrible, because, you know, I didn't really know that much about sewing back then, so my work wasn't that great. But, you know, I had a lot of fun. I got a lot of encouragement and whatnot, and just from there on, I've just, you know, progressed and, you know, spent lots of time practicing making garments and learning construction techniques to do, you know, cool things, be able to make stuff like what you see here.
Yeah, talk to us a little bit about these.
This is actually supposed to be Emily from the Corpse Bride. I know neither of them are actually anime costumes because all my anime, like video game stuff, I'm actually wearing here, so I didn't really have anything on hand that was good enough to go on the gallery. This one right here, let's see, it's supposed to have a decayed look, basically. She's been a bride and she's dead and rotting, she's a zombie, but it's a really cute movie, okay? But, so it's supposed to look like it was buried for 50 years. So to actually get that look, did sponge painting where you actually wet the whole garment down and take sponges of paint and inks and dyes and whatnot and get that whole nice sponged look where it looks like it's kind of rotten and decaying. It's supposed to have kind of a rotten edge, but I didn't want like fraying everywhere, so I actually burned all the edges to get that, you know, nice rotten fraying type look without actually having a massive explosion of, you know, fraying everywhere.
And I love how you added the pearls in there just to give it a little sense of touch.
And actually, in the movie,
death, you know, for death touch, yeah.
She does have little beads on it in the movie, so I kind of wanted to do that. It was kind of interesting because, you know, she's made on this little 12-inch doll and trying to bring that to life and scale it up. This is actually buckram, which is a really heavily starch material that I just washed the starch out of to get that nice gauzy look. Ribbon embroidery, because it looks like they took embroidery thread and did it, but to scale it up I used ribbon. Yeah, this is the Red Death from the Phantom of the Opera musical. What kind of did it by the musical design, kind of added my own elements, some stuff from the movie, tried to make it just a little bit different. Plus, you know, there's some things on the actual design of the musical I didn't like or wanted to alter a bit. So it's more of like what I would do if I had designed the Red Death for the musical.
Well, tell us this. I mean, people who are looking at your designs and want to aspire to do what you're doing, what would you say?
Well, right now I'm actually going to school for fashion design at IADT in Orlando. And while that's good, it's really expensive. If you're just wanting to learn some basic sewing skills, what I would really recommend is going to like a Joann's or your local fabric store that offers classes and signing up for a couple of classes. I know in Orlando we actually have the sewing studio as well, which does classes, and they're very, very good teachers, and they'll teach you a lot of the basic things you need to know about properly making garments, how to even just basically use a sewing machine. You know, properly finishing stuff so it looks nice and it's not going to fall apart on you.
Now, what has been your wildest design yet?
My wildest design yet? He's getting there pretty much up there. My other one, which you'll probably see around tomorrow, is Setsuka from Soul Calibur 3, and that's absolutely insane. Like, I hand-carved the shoes out of wood, and it's pretty insane. It's got this umbrella sword, so there's a hidden sword and then an umbrella, and it's got some pretty amazing stuff, like huge hand painting on the kimono and stuff, and like a completely embroidered obi. It's pretty out there in terms of design. It's kind of cool. I like it because it's very traditional Japanese design, yet done with more English fabrics and stuff like that, so I really love how the design and patterning is. But it's got so much work, it's pretty insane.
And tell me this last thing, how much do these cost? I mean, when you're putting these together, how much are you doing?
Emily was pretty inexpensive. The fabric I got really cheap. She was fairly inexpensive. I think she probably cost me, probably $75, $80 for her. She wasn't that expensive. It was just very, very labor intensive. Him, on the other hand, yeah, see this humongous cape? 10 yards of fabric, this velvet, $16 a yard. So him in total, I think I spent close to $400 on, just because he has the real nice silks, the rich velvets, the humongous feathers and stuff like that. It's going to cost you quite a bit to try to replicate that, and the beading and everything like that. And it does cost quite a bit of money. Beading is expensive because the beads just cost ridiculous amounts of money.
Well, there you have it. We've got the inside scoop here at AWA, just finding out the inside about the costumes and the designers themselves. So thank you so much, and check this stuff out.